Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be going over Cooper Kupp's game against the Bucs, why he's the MVP, what a crazy game, Rams winning, beating Tom Brady and the Bucs. Anyway, before we get started in this film session, please drop a quick like and a sub on today's video. That would really help my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. With that said, let's dive right into the video, and I hope you enjoy. So, massive game from Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp has been doing this all year. He's had one of the best wide receiver seasons in recent history, and he's continuing to perform when it matters in the playoffs. Big clutch catches throughout this game was a big part of this offense throughout the Rams' effort against the Bucs. And 9 catches, 183 yards, a 70-yard touchdown through the air. He did all for this Rams team and ended up getting them into field goal range at the end to secure the win. So let's talk about the film session, talk about what he brings to this offense, and why he's the MVP. On this play here, this was Cooper Kupp's 70-yard touchdown catch. You're not actually going to see Kupp. Kupp is going to actually be lined up on the outside, and he's just going to be running a straight go route. And this is actually a really good route combination against this defense. This defense right now is in zone coverage. You've got those 2 deep safeties man in the middle parts of the field, and you're going to see all these guys kind of just move back into these zones over here. However, I mean, that's what that base defense looks like. That's kind of what that defense looks like. And this guy will move back into the middle of the field. However, what I love from the Rams here is their route combination. Really good play call against this defense here. The idea is to have Higbee run into the flat. You've got Van Jefferson, number 12 over here, run that seam route towards the middle of the field. So it's almost kind of one of those routes. You've got Higbee in the flat, and then you've got Kupp going down over here. So that's kind of what it looks like. And what that does is that brings this safety, remember, Van Jefferson's kind of running in between these 2 safeties, brings this safety towards the left, which in turn opens up this part of the field, which Cooper Kupp is running to. And you're just going to see how that kind of affects the play. So as you see here, Jefferson kind of splits the defense right over here. So we're just going to just ignore where the ball's going here. But Van Jefferson's gone towards the middle of the field. And what that does is that brings the safety and makes him move over here. Remember, this is zone coverage. So this guy is responsible for over here. These guys are responsible for these areas. And because this safety has been moved by the pressure of Van Jefferson's route to the left, all this space is wide open for Cooper Kupp down there. And Matthew Stafford's able to put that ball on the dime. Kupp is able to catch it, and then just look at this move. The agility and yards after catchability in open space. Kupp is amongst the best in the NFL in this regard. Boom, puts his foot in the ground, takes it in for the touchdown. Really nice play to start off the day for the Rams offense, but it's all in the play design. But Cooper Kupp able to get it done, and really good job from him. Just running his route, catching the ball, making a play in the open field. But this is a really good play call by this Rams team, especially seeing that double high safety, trying to get Van Jefferson moving towards the middle of the field to get this safety moving this way. And hey, if that safety doesn't respect it, and then that safety doesn't move over, then Van Jefferson will be open because it's almost going to be like a single high safety because he would have moved out to affect Cooper Kupp. So this is a really good play call here, and good job by Cooper Kupp securing the catch and making a good play in open space. And this is a little bit more of the yards after catch ability on this play here. This is going to be just Kupp kind of going out into the flat and just taking those blocks over here and seeing what he can do. And I mean, this is a play where, in reality, good defense, this is a 2 or 3 yard gain, but Kupp is able to be a little bit agile and on 3rd and 14, pick up a couple yards here to move closer in a field goal range. So this is more or less just him just reading the defense, making a nice move, getting around a defender, breaking a tackle, and picking up 8 or 9 to get to a much more manageable field goal. So that's just kind of goes out to how much the Rams trust him. They trust him in any situation. And in this case, it's not, they're not going for the first down here. They're just trying to inch the ball a couple of yards, maybe get 3 or 4 yards here, make it a little bit of an easier field goal. But Kupp's able to pick up 9 or 10 here and make it a really simple field goal for Matt Gay there. But nonetheless, this is what Cooper Kupp does. He catches the ball, he makes guys miss, really just agile and nimble in open space once again here. And he's been doing this all year, and he's just the yards after catchability king. In that regard, looking to make a move here, picks up those extra yards, puts his head down, and gets down there for a much more manageable field goal. So really good job here by Cooper Kupp, making the most with the yards he has and making the most of his opportunities. And on this play here, it's going to be all about the route running. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the route running here that makes Cooper Kupp just unbelievable. And this is Cooper Kupp being clutch too. So it's not just Cooper Kupp making the right plays and making the good plays, but it's Cooper Kupp being clutch, and he's simply clutch in this moment here. Look at the scoreboard here, right? 35 seconds left in the game, 2nd and 11. You're on your own 24-yard line. You need to get out of bounds. You only got one. You got no timeouts, rather. Excuse me. You need to pick up some yards here, try and get a field goal range, and you need to get out of bounds. And that's exactly what Cooper Kupp does here. It's all in the route running, though, and I have another angle to show you this, but I just want to show you this angle first. And Kupp is actually just going to run kind of an outbreaking route. It's going to be a little bit deeper than that, but that's kind of what it is. It's just a simple outbreaking route. He's just going to try and it's going to be man-on-man coverage. He's just going to try and get past his corner, make a move, and get into open space. And that's exactly what he does. You see Matthew Stafford stops a second, finds him, and just look at all the separation here. There's so much separation. Kupp is in the middle of nowhere defensively. There's no defense around him whatsoever. And that's because some of his route running that's really made him just, giving him all this space. But more importantly, Kupp knows exactly what he has to do. Doesn't turn upfield. Instead, what he does just goes straight out of bounds, stops the clock. Remember, the Rams didn't have any timeouts, so that's a heads-up football play. But here's a better angle of what I mean by route running here. So he's going to be one-on-one on Murphy Bunting here, right there. And Kupp is running, once again, that outbreaking route. And you're just going to see the wiggle in his hips here as Kupp starts to go outside and then kind of comes back towards, or rather, starts to go inside and tries to come back towards the outside. And you're just going to see how he makes Sean Murphy Bunting look silly. Kupp, look at that little wiggle there, gets Murphy Bunting to get on his feet. I mean, that's just incredible. You got 35 seconds left in the game, and if you can have a route runner this good who can just make his corner just fall down, and be wide open. That is how you win football games. That is why Cooper Kupp is special. That's why he deserves to be in that MVP conversation, as he should be and as he will be. And then look at that. He has the heads up play once here to just get out of bounds, so that the Rams can stop the clock. I mean, that's not easy to do, right? You just put your corner on the ground. You're wide open. You catch the ball, and normally that natural instinct is get upfield, try and get up as many yards as possible. But Kupp has got the intuition and the football IQ to just get out of bounds and be smart. But this is just fantastic route running at the top of his route here. The wiggle in his hips is fantastic to get Murphy Bunting to get to the ground and to be wide open. A really fantastic play there by Cooper Kupp. And how about this play here? I mean, this is actually going to end up being a blitz by the Buccaneers here. This is the second to last play of the game before the Bucs, the Rams ended up kicking the field goal to go up. And this is, you're on your own, like 41-yard line here, or 44-yard line. You see Cooper Kupp over here. He's going to just run a seam route right through the middle of the field, trying to get into the second level and just trying to get down the middle of the field. That's his plan and plan of attack here. Remember, there's not a lot of time. There's about 20 seconds left in the game at this point, and the Bucs decide to blitz here, right? And what that means is that means all these guys are coming to Matthew Stafford, which means there isn't a lot of time to react. That also means that the corner over here that was originally on Kupp is also blitzing, which then means that the safety here, I believe that's Winfield, is then on Kupp. And a safety on Kupp is never a good idea. Winfield is a really good safety, but you never really want to put a safety on Kupp. It's dangerous. And we even saw Sean Murphy Bunting the play before a corner on Kupp, and that wasn't good either because Kupp is so dangerous in open space with his route running and his ability to utilize speed and acceleration to create separation. And that's exactly what he does here. Look at him just put his head down, run right past the safety, and just get wide open. Look at all the separation here. And there's nobody up top. And that's because the Bucs are playing no safety, no single high safety. They're going complete man coverage, no guy in the middle of the field to stop that ball. And what Stafford sees is he sees more or less blitz, right? He sees a heavy blitz. He sees no one in the middle of the field, and he sees Kupp sprinting faster than the guy on him. So what he's going to do, he's going to put it up there, trust his receiver to come down with the ball. Kupp comes down with it, picks up the big gain. The Rams are able to spike the ball, and then they win the game. So that's a fantastic play by Cooper Kupp, just recognizing, okay, I just got to get here. I just got to sprint, and that's all in the route running. And he's just a matchup nightmare because he can go up against a safety. He can go up against a corner. He's going to win anytime and every time. He's a zone killer. He's a man killer. He does it all because of his route running and his impeccable yards after catch ability. Really good hands here, too, securing that football and going to the ground. So really good job here by Cooper Kupp. And once again, the clutch gene is there, the clutch factor. I mean, Cooper Kupp is clutch, and this game proved it. So when we look over this Rams versus Bucs game, obviously massive win for the Rams, beating the Bucs 30-27. But to be honest, the guy that came down with the clutch plays at the end of the game, sure, Matthew Stafford had a pretty good game, had a rushing touchdown, had 2 touchdowns through the air, threw for over 350 yards. And that's why they won the game. But because of Cooper Kupp's ability on the outside, with his route running, his clutch gene, but more importantly, his ability to make plays. He's a matchup nightmare. He can do everything on the field. He can be your yards after catch guy. And if you look at his like physical like traits, I mean, he's not the biggest receiver. He's not gonna beat you with his size. He's not gonna probably beat you with his speed. But what he is he's quick and he's feisty and he's agile and he's quick in open space. And more importantly, he gets the job done. So really fantastic game from Cooper Kupp and the Rams. Moving on to the NFC Championship game, first time in a couple years after losing to the Patriots last time they were in the Super Bowl. I believe that was Super Bowl 50. So it's been a couple years. It's been 3 or 4 years. 4 years. 3 years. 3 or 4 years. It's one of the two. Anyway, big game from Kupp. This is why he's the MVP. He picked up his team at the end. He was the reason they won the game because of those final 2 plays. Got his team into field goal range, did everything for them. He's been doing it all year. I mean, he deserves to be in this MVP conversation in this game against the Bucs. Although the MVP, award is a regular season award, come on. Cooper Kupp is the real deal, and he's arguably the best receiver in the NFL right now. And with that said, that's pretty much going to end the video for today. Did you agree with my analysis? Why or why not? Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see ya.